don't know. I was overwhelmed with all the comments and all the voting that's been happening on our competition lately.
Yeah.
Because just a reminder, you guys, this competition will be going throughout all of November. All you got to do is follow each of us individually on our Instagram.
Don Doing Stuff.
Hey.
RafFlores.hyperreal.
Hey.
Christian Wild Thought. Is that right? That's what it is.
Oh,
Nats Blazing.
C. Garcia? Oh, but
I
Chris
started following Don as of today.
That's funny, bro. So you haven't
I
been
had
seeing
no
his
idea,
wild
bro.
stories, his crazy stories.
No, I see it on his Facebook.
So if you follow Don, you'll see all that story stuff, and you follow us individually.
Yeah.
And you also comment your favorite moment of 2022. You're going to be in the draw to win a package, a care package from the Cheatcoders, which includes all 3 of the new shirts that will be dropping at the end of the year.
Care package.
Plus some extra stuff for you.
Extra
We're not going to tell you now because we love giving you surprises.
And because we don't know what.
But we're going to give it to you. We're going to send it out to you wherever you are in the world. Because, man, and just seeing that post going crazy.
Yeah.
Not for the follows, just for the actual comments that people are saying. So far, Mono Combat is number 1.
Yeah.
You know what? Like I got a message. You know those Facebook groups like the subtle Asian traits and stuff. There's one like subtle Filipino traits, but like a Sydney version, right?
Yeah.
And someone in there messaged me going like, "Hey, Christian, like how come the Transformers one isn't on that post? Like the thing that we shared,
the Mama Mary one. Yeah.
And I was thinking like, I thought it was there, but I was telling him like, oh, it's limited. Like you can only post so much and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's so dope that like it. You know, I was overwhelmed. At just like I didn't realize you watched this. Like you know, what I mean? Like this is people have been.
Like you don't have to choose whatever's on the slides. Just choose whatever moment in 2022.
Yeah.
Some people were even doing some deep cuts.
Oh,
some were like,
right.
we didn't even do snippets of it. Like there was one talking about Nat's trying to review Thor, but we were talking over him and stuff. And I'm just like, man, you guys listen to the podcast? Like, damn. And like, I love the deep cuts.
Just want to do a review. Just want to review this movie.
I love the deep cuts one, man. Like all the deep cut moments, man. Like because that means you guys were our true Cheatcoder listeners for sure. But like, so at the end of the month, we're gonna do a draw. I mean, the beginning of next month, so December 1st, we'll do a draw. And then we'll shout out to the winner.
Shout outs to the winner.
Hey. All right, let's start the show. Yo. Welcome to another episode of the Cheatcoders podcast. My name is Rav. This is episode number 109. 209. I don't know why I'm stuck in the hundreds, bro. Just living in the past. But I'm here with my usual suspects of Don doing glasses that don't really have any prescription on it, but he wears it anyway for fashionable purposes.
What's
Mr.
doing?
Don
What is doing? I'm wearing these. These are blue light blocking glasses.
What are they called?
Blue light blocking glasses. So they block blue light. So when you're in front of a screen too much, when
you're on a blue light, that's a black light.
That's a black light,
that gets the sperm stains. Oh yeah.
You've been watching too much CSI.
Because that's what they mainly look for, the sperm stains.
with the black light. No, because
you know what CSI stands for is cum stains investigation. Whose comes this? Whose comes this? Cum stains investigations.
Oh my
God. Up next, Cum Stains Miami.
And then the dude just where he takes off the glasses and put on his blue light glasses.
Oh man!
You could say that he was doing a home coming.
Smooth to the touch. They've been here 20 minutes ago.
He does this thing. He takes the glasses and goes. It seems like the serial killer is making a comeback.
Insert bad pun.
Oh man! It looks like he made a mess of the welcome mat.
Bro, I can't wait for CSI Vegas, bro.
Whoa!
A lot of stains there.
Far out.
Oh my gosh.
All the stains in the world.
Nothing but stains.
Oh, bro.
Butt stains.
That's
What were we talking about before this? I don't remember. No, but yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up.
The blue light glasses, because we've got lights and stuff here, and sometimes I have trouble sleeping, and I was told that if you limit the amount of blue light before going to bed, it's better for you, and blah 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 whatever.
Yeah, man, you gotta stop getting pulled over and stuff, man.
this car with red lights pulling me over and shit.
Man.
Sirens, man, just get you.
I wanted to do a quick shout out.
Hold up, did I introduce him?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we are also with the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the beige Christian without the H, Christian Wild Thought.
Yeah.
I almost got gnats just then, man.
I know. Sorry, CSI was just too much, bro.
I know. Yeah.
Whose comes this? You can see just people like a bunch of people with suitcases and lab coats and just like, this is Don Valix's cum.
He puts in a little like a test tube and stuff, shakes it in the thing.
They got the little like the clipper thing. They pick it up.
Oh man.
They pick it up and put it in like a Ziploc bag.
Someone, it's like it looks like the victim was bludgeoned to death by a telephone. It seems like they had bad communication,
And they didn't see this coming. Comes this. Shout outs to everyone in their commute to work in the early morning. This is the bullshit you have to put up with on the podcast,
man.
but hey man, it happens.
Oh man.
This guy definitely, it was unforced entry. He must know the person. And he came all over the place. There's no puns there. This place is full of cum.
This guy's been fucking.
This guy definitely fucks.
Man. Oh, dude.
This one tastes like chicken joy. It's Pinoy cum stains.
To be or not jolly be.
Instead of yeah, it's hard.
Sino yung cum this? I just changed you.
Kanino comes this? Kanino.
Oh my god.
CSI Manila.
You know, that's a
Costains investigation.
that's what I wanted to bring up actually. It's a good segue into what I was talking about.
Is this or is this
This is the Filipino, the Tagalog segment that I wanted to bring in.
here we go.
But like, shout outs to all of the listeners out there who aren't Filipino. I've been talking to some people who aren't Filipino, and they say that they listen to the podcast, and they've some of the feedback that I've gotten is that some of the references go over their head because they don't necessarily know Tagalog, or they don't necessarily know some of the references. So I haven't named this segment yet, but we want to teach you guys some Tagalog. And so the first thing is saying hello, or like how are you, and then what to say afterwards. So the word for how are you in Tagalog is kamusta, or kamusta ka, which means how are you.
More casual way, like ayos ba? Like, is everything good?
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, you good? Na kamusta?
We need a theme music for this segment. Just to spice it up just a little bit.
Have you found the theme music?
I don't know. I'm just going to make it up on the spot. Tagalog by people who speak Tagalog as a third language, not even second. Tagalog by the people who aren't qualified to do shit.
Not qualified to teach it.
Or to teach it.
See,
It's our third language, not even second. There you go.
I love the fact that like because we laugh about how we get it wrong all of the time. Like,
Get it wrong about 90% of the time.
and we do it on purpose. Like when we were saying siraan mo yung tinapay, like siraan mo yung pandesal, it means break the bread, but
Frame the motherfucker.
but it doesn't make, when you translate it, that's translated directly, but it doesn't make sense, and it's funny to us that's way.
And if we have to explain it, it kind of ruins the
joy
of the joke.
So all the people that are saying that they don't even speak Tagalog properly, it's like, come on guys, get with the lingo. Anyway, Anyway, to all of the non-Filipino listeners out there, we want to teach you some Tagalog. Kamusta is how you say how are you, or like, how's it going? And the way to say like I'm good is
putangin mo.
Sira ulo.
the way you say I'm
Punyeta.
good is
Tangina ka.
the way you say I'm good is mabuti.
When you lick the tongue, it's tongue in the car. When we lick the car, then you lick a car inside the car.
Tongue in a car.
It's a tongue in the car.
Oh my god.
And if you put it in a lawnmower, it's tongue in a mower.
Oh man. Let me get past it. Let me get through this one word. Just want to get through this one word.
We're trying to butcher your education
segment. I'm trying to get through this one word. That's all. I just want to get one word. But like
Tagalog from the people who speak it for third language.
What's the second language you speak? What's the second language you speak?
We don't know.
First is English. The second is memes. That's the language he speaks. No, so ¿cómo está is very similar to ¿cómo estás, which is the Spanish, right? In Tagalog, that's how you say how are you, how's it going. To say I'm good, you say mabuti. And the way that I like to remember it is mabuti is my booty and my booty is good. That's how I remember that. So all the non-Filipino speakers out there, ¿cómo está? Mabuti.
And if you want to say like uncooked rice, it's big ass.
Yeah.
Remember, big ass.
And then if you want to say uncooked rice is really good, it's big ass mabuti.
My booty is big ass.
Mabuti, big ass.
It's like, hey girl, your butt looks like uncooked rice because it's big ass.
And you gotta say it with a bit of a lisp, like big ass.
And if you want to say the uncooked rice is really good because of water, it's big ass mabuti because it's too big.
Because it's too big.
Too big.
Big ass mabuti. Too big.
Oh man.
That's legit like the formula for rice, right?
Yeah.
You take a big ass, make it and add some too big.
Make it too big.
And then it's all mabuti.
It's mabuti.
Mabuti.
Big ass, some too
Not
big.
mabuti. CSI Manila. Come stain
Fucking hell.
to a cinema near you.
Cinema.
It's like a hotel saying like, come stains in our hotel.
Come stains with us.
Come stains with us to our
Don't
hotel.
you mean stay with us? No, stains. Are you stains with us?
Oh, won't you stain with me? Stains alive. Stains alive. Stains alive. Oh, bro.
Oh man.
Stained by me when you're not strong.
Let's stain together.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Get a hotel together forever.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
Here we go again.
Happy or sad.
Happy or sad. The stains. Let's stain together.
Oh man.
Staining you forever.
Staining you.
Ever. On the bed, the mattress, the sink.
What's that other, like, there's that Eminem song? Stain?
Hi, my name is Stain.
Dare me to drive? Just drink a fifth of vodka. Dare me to drive?
I can't stand the stain.
Can you
Stand the stain.
Storms will come. This we know for sure. This we know for sure. Can you stand the stain?
Can you stand the
Oh, bro.
It's dumb.
Shouts to everyone that's doing a commute to that.
We have fun.
Oh man, we have so much fun, bro.
Yeah, we have fun.
I'm actually surprised people enjoyed our fruit talk, so I might make a snippet out of that.
The fruit talk was great, man. I mean, the thing was like, it's funny because we were having fun.
So much fun.
We were having so much fun with that particular that bit. We're just going around and trying to find puns with the fruits. That was so much fun, and I think the greatest thing was that. Afterwards, Apple Diap followed us.
Hey man, manifestation, bro. If you talk about fruits, bro.
We said apple too many times. It's like Beetlejuice, like, you know.
Bro,
I said it 3 times.
It's fillers of dreams, bro. If you say it, they will come and follow you.
I'll tell you what though. Like to all the brands.
CSI again. If you say it, they will come. Full circle.
Kevin Costner this time as well. No, and this is what I have to say. Like for brands that want to follow us, we've got amazing SEO. Like, you know, all we did was say Apple a few times. Apple the app. Like,
what's SEO?
Like the search engine optimization.
Stain engine.
Bella Poarch. She got divorced, man.
Bro, I need to fix something in the front of my house because I think I need a new porch. Just so.
Have you seen?
I needed to match my doorbell.
I want to buy a new car, maybe a Porsche. Porsche 911.
You know, I need some new lights. There's that brand for the light bulbs, Mirabella. I need to put it on my porch.
Mirabella.
Yeah, Mirabella on my porch.
Want some chicharron, some porch crackling.
That's it, bro. I want a car that's porch to start.
Porch to start. You know that song by Salt and Pepper? Porch it real good.
Bella, porch it real good. Bella.
Porch it. Porch it good.
I don't even know. I don't know. This is good content. I'm just having a good time.
Porch it real good.
Bella Poarch Bella
Poarch is here. Bella. Porch.
Bella's Poarch. Bella
Fucking Don's losing it. Maybe his fucking glasses all fucked up from laughing. I get that shit all the time.
Oh my god.
Oh man, we are the kings of talking for 5 minutes without saying shit.
I'm crying, man.
5 minutes done.
I'm crying. It's so dumb.
Can we fucking do this as a thing and then tag her? Yes. Hopefully, because now she's not with her husband no more.
Man, was she married?
Apparently.
Wow.
That's why her last name was Poarch.
Right, I see. I thought that was just a stage name.
The dude's name was Taylor Poarch. That was her husband. And they filed for divorce this morning.
So what happens to her name?
At 8:03 a.m. Don't ask me how I know.
She's got a famous name now.
Yeah, I mean, like I thought his name was Front.
Front Poarch.
I can't compete with that. It's so sad.
His name was Front.
It's not even there. Stop.
God.
You seen that? There was an episode of the show. It was like the guy's first name is Peter, and then his last name was File.
Yeah, the IT crowd. So, Mr. File, what's your first name? Peter. Your name is Peter File.
He was trying to catch a plane, and he was like late.
Man, yeah.
So they started messaging the PA system asking him to Peter File.
Mr. Peter File.
Cunts a gate.
Oh man. Oh, bro. My stomach hurts.
Unbelievable.
Laughing so much, man. Man, I thought you were her ex-husband. That's what I
Nah, my ex-husband. But I don't know, man. So what she's been famous for, I want to say like 2 years now, right?
Roughly,
If that's what
probably.
2020 during the whole pandemic thing, everyone's kind of blowing up on TikTok. I think that's when her following picked up, like when she started on the face videos and stuff.
Yeah, the cutesy videos on
And
TikTok.
I mean, who would have known? Apparently, she was married for like the last 4 years and stuff, like secretly.
Yeah,
But they ain't together anymore.
yeah.
But that's where she got the surname.
Poarch.
I mean, since we're manifesting going to America, I just want to say next year, this time around, it's going to be Bella Garcia by then. Bella Wild Thought.
Bella Garcia sounds mad though.
Bella Garcia is
bro.
amazing. Ah, bro.
Better than front
get in
porch.
touch with your Filipino roots, girl. I like that costume that she had.
Darna.
Costume.
Darna.
Yeah.
Darna, you're fine.
What was bro? There was a singer on YouTube, Amber Bayani. Is that her name?
Yes, Amber.
And she wrote this song. It was like an original song, and it had like Darna in it.
It's called Flying High. This
Yeah.
is I'm so glad you mentioned her, right? Because one of the things that we used to do back in the day, we used to play Dota all the time.
Yep.
And this is the weird thing. Like usually when you think of gamers, there's like some techno music playing in the background and shit. We'd have slow jams, bro.
Yeah.
And
Or like R&B covers.
yeah, or like
playing Dota.
Yeah, and that would be like the thing to get us in the mood to play better. Like we'd be playing like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC,
Love it.
Boyz II Men. One song that we came across on YouTube was a singer, and she was really young at the time, Amber Bayani. She's from Canada, and the song was Flying High.
Yep.
Now, she listens to the pod.
Does she?
She follows, bro.
Shout out,
Hey.
Amber.
And
Shout out.
She, like, when I saw that, right, I followed her back. I messaged her.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I just want to say, like, this is going way back 10 years, dude.
We love that song.
We've been listening to you for over a decade. And she's
Yeah.
like,
Let's
man,
play the
this
song.
is
Play the
really,
song. What's the song called?
It's called Flying High.
this is on,
Flying High.
I don't think she actually released it as her song, like, on
Spotify
Spotify
or
and stuff,
anything.
because it's, like, so, like, such a throwback.
Yeah.
But it's her. She's got a guitar on. Like, this is like, you know, kind of like the start of YouTube days.
Yeah.
But she does have a line there where she references Dana.
Yeah. It's such a great song, man.
It is.
All right, Amber Bayani, Flying High, original. This was all the way 12 years ago.
You can tell because there's that background noise.
So shout outs to you.
So she's got music on Spotify, but I don't think she has Flying High on there.
Can you do something like some daughter dialogue in the background?
Yeah, bro.
What would they say?
Go mid.
What did they used to say?
I don't know. All I remember was Ken talking shit to me all the time.
Yeah.
Hey.
She's got an
This
amazing
is
voice,
her.
man.
So she's still singing now.
Yeah.
Like she's still in the scene.
Check her out on
But if you
Insta
hit her message, like
at Amber Bayani.
that's a reply there. The waters. Oh man, this is such a across the sky.
Oh my goodness, man. I'm getting chills.
In a heartbeat.
How could you play Dota to this shit?
Bro,
I'd be crying, bro. I'm like, I don't want to hurt anyone. Hey.
Arms again. Oh my goodness.
man, Amber, you don't understand.
Bro.
You've been a part of my life for like over 10 years, dude.
If I was a Filipino rapper at that time, I'd be like,
That's where you start rapping.
yo, check it. Yo, I'd be doing the rapping thing. Baby girl, you are so fine. I wanna make you mine. They always start off like that, right?
Or just like in your like early rapping days. Anyway, I just wanted to say.
Hey,
Yeah, but yeah, that's Amber Bayani and Flying High.
Flying High.
Oh man, if you that's an amazing song. That's a pretty good recording of it as well. But if you re-release it on Spotify,
let us know.
Follow her,
please, dude. That'd be so good.
Follow her on Instagram at Amber Bayani, and also you can search for her on Spotify, Amber Bayani.
I'm sure. Like, we can't be the only ones. Like, she's got a good following, dude. Like, she's still like working on, like, still in the music
Still
scene, like
singing.
putting out music and stuff. So
100.
Love it. All right, let's get into the wild thought.
Oh, dude. All right.
Wow thoughts.
This is kind of like, I was just remembering, kind of like reminiscing and stuff. This is I don't know, just like being Filipino, like households, like growing up in a Filo household, we've all kind of experienced like somewhat like stricter parents or strict parenting, like some stricter than others and stuff. But I don't know if it's like something that's unique to the Filo household where like privacy was not a thing. Like the privacy just did not exist, right? And I'm not talking about locks on your doors and shit like that or whatever, but like if you had your partner come over, it's like, oh, you got to keep the doors open. That's like a standard thing. But if you get mail come to your house, like none of that shit, even mail that's like, it's got your name on it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just remembering
like
the first like bank statements that would come when I was like 18 and stuff, right? And then it would say, like, my mom would, see that in the mail. He goes, "Hey, Christian, what's this? It says private and confidential. Ano yan?" Well, it's private and confidential. Mom. You can't say that shit, bro, because the privacy is not.
There's none.
There is none.
There's none.
You can't turn around and say it's private, and it says it right there.
My dad.
You can't say.
My dad has the same name as me. I don't know if it was planned so I could check my mail.
Yeah,
but now I'm starting to see.
It's
every
the
time.
Long game.
That's it. Every time I have mail that comes to that house, my parents' house,
he
opens it 100% of the time,
bro.
And his excuse is,
I thought it was mine.
Yeah. He's like, it has Rene A. Flores, A for me, not for you. And then
he was covering it while he opened it.
My dad and I have the same first initial, like D, but like I have the A as well. Like Don A. Valix is on the thing. And I remember when I moved out and some mail would still go to my parents' place, my mom would get it and then she'd be like, "Hey Don, some mail came in. Do you want me to open it for you?" I'm like, no.
The ones that say private and confidential,
I'll pick it up when I see you next.
My mom would be like, "Hey, mail came to the house today. Did you want to switch your super account to another company?" I'm just like, "You open it?"
Dude, I legit leave me alone. Before, cause again, being a bit of a hoon, like I'll get a phone call. You got another ticket fine, like the driving fine. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
So it's mail, like obviously a camera picked me up speeding.
Yeah.
And then that fine got sent to the house, and then mom's opened that up.
I just imagine like the worst case scenario. You open it up, like your parents open it up, and then they just miss it.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't even matter what it like. I remember you would tell your mom a secret. And then when the family comes over to like gatherings, and then out of nowhere, it's like, "Oh, hey, I not remember the time you said this," and then I'm like, "That's still valid as a secret. You're telling you're supposed to tell anyone that," and they would share it throughout the whole world. I'm just like, okay, cool.
Man.
Here's the other worst thing, right? If you have a family doctor, which is Filipino, you can't hide shit. Again, the privacy thing, the patient doctor confidentiality does not exist, dude, in the family. Fucking like the Filipino realms. So we have a Filipino doctor, right? Family doctor.
Yeah.
And I can't tell her shit, bro. Like she knows, like, you've been smoking. Yep. 20 minutes later, my mom knows I'm smoking. You know what I mean? Like that was like, it's growing up. There's
it's a direct line. It's a
bro.
It's like in Batman how the direct line to the commissioner. As soon as you finish the appointment, he picks up like, "Did you know Christian's been smoking?"
Oh my god.
They just it passes by conversation, because I remember I went to the family doctor for this, like, just a sore throat or something, and then they'll be like, oh, how's your sister? She came like 2 days. She came to the
She'll
doctor's 2
tell
days
you,
ago.
yeah.
And I'm just like, okay. I didn't know that.
Didn't know that. I didn't need to know that.
I know. And plus, like, what are you telling other people then about me?
How's your cousin?
Patient confidentiality.
I know. I'm like,
It's like, oh, how's your cousin doing? She must be 2 months pregnant now, right? It's like, whoa, I didn't know, man. I don't think anyone's supposed to fucking know, dude.
Oh, man.
Tell me this shit. Who's got hepatitis?
tell me now.
My dentist is Philo, and I went to go see him because like he's the dentist for my brother and my parents as well.
Yeah.
And when I went to go see him, he was like, how's your brother? And I'm like, yeah, he's good, you know, just making conversation and whatever. And he's like, you're the youngest to me, and I'm like, no, I'm actually the eldest. He's like, oh, you look young, like, you know, your brother looks older than you or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like that. And I'm like, oh, you know, I was being like thankful. I'm like, oh, thanks, you know, I do my best to, like, you know, be healthy and whatever. And he goes, don't worry, you'll get old one day. He said it to me, and I'm like,
Fuck,
bro.
So dread.
How does it feel to be the younger brother?
Oh man, feels great.
Yeah.
Feels great.
I just start calling your brothers Kuya. Just out of nowhere.
Is it?
Oh man, Ken doesn't call me queer.
Was actual age and was it fixed fit? Was it like there's a fitness age and an actual age, something like that?
Yeah, something like your cardiovascular age or something like that.
So can you kuya someone if their cardiovascular age is higher?
Texas seems old as fuck because they're so unhealthy. I'm the oldest out of all you.
No matter what, you guys are my kuya anyway. No matter what.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, 100%.
So this is supposed
Like
to
you can
happen.
kuya some of your younger brothers
Yeah.
or like young cousins. Be like,
Or your ex-girlfriends. You unfit bitch. Kuya.
how's your fucked up life, kuya?
The dentist said your teeth are fucked.
Oh, you still haven't changed your teeth yet? Oh, okay.
Oh man.
See you, kuya.
Oh dude.
You fucked up molar.
Nah, I hope to the exes. I hope you well.
Tongue and a molar.
You well. Tongue and a molar. Tongue, and you do this guy. Pressing
So
your tongue
your breath
against them.
stinks.
Hey, kuya, does your breath still smell?
Oh man.
Oh man,
Oh, bro. But yeah, the whole privacy thing, like,
doesn't
it's-
exist in the household.
yeah,
No.
it just every little thing, like, even if when I like, if I was at home and I'd be frustrated about something, be like, and then my mom was like, "What's wrong? How can, like, you know, what do I need to do?" Like, you know, she just wanted to help somehow.
Yeah.
Just be thinking, I'm like, I'm just annoyed about something. You don't need to. It was just the sound of me sighing that would make her want to, like, do something. I'm like, far out. There's no privacy at all.
Yeah, and it all comes down to, like, my parents' logic around it is like, you just don't eat enough or you eat too much.
Or
it's either got to do with food. Food is like the whole thing that's regarding
That's the
my whole
reason why.
life. It's like, oh, you've been sleeping so much. Like, oh, are you so tired? Is it because you've been eating too much? And then I'll be like, no.
For my parents, it's different. Like, it's kulang tulog. Like, you don't sleep. Kulang sa tulog. You don't sleep enough, and that's because I don't sleep enough ever.
Yeah. Don's reached the age where, like, yeah, they're right.
I completely understand where
At
they're
the
coming from.
I went from like complaining, like, you need to take a nap now. I'm like, no, I don't want to take a nap.
Yeah,
and now like now
fuck, I just want to get some sleep.
I just want to sleep. I just want to nap.
Right now, I'm just thinking about sleeping.
I'm at the office and I just want to nap.
I'm just having a dream about me napping, dude.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Napping?
Yeah.
Nap life, bro.
Nap blazing.
Nap blazing. Naps
man.
blazing. Bro, hopefully he's getting enough sleep now. Like, I mean, the girls are how old now? 1, 2?
Close to it.
No, the 1-year-olds.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah, man.
year.
So, yeah. So hopefully they're sleeping better and they've got a routine. So it's more naps blazing.
Yeah.
I don't think he's joining us for this,
No, I don't think he is. But yeah.
but all good.
You want to talk about the DC thing that's been going on?
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Let's be comic book nerds for about 10 minutes.
So, what's his name? So you know how Kevin Feige is the man of the hour for Marvel. He's the dude that's calling all the shots,
Yeah.
basically. DC is trying to. They're making changes. They've done all this stuff. Like obviously they're trying to bring Superman back with Henry Cavill, and now they've hired James Gunn and some other director to take over the DC.
Is there some other director?
I can't remember his name, man. All I remember is James Gunn. Because James Gunn is the director.
Spiel something.
Guillermo del
Somethingberg.
Yeah. Guillermo del Toro or something. But yeah, so he directed Guardians of the Galaxy. He directed The Suicide Squad.
Isn't he the dude that they fired?
Yeah, he
then came back
for some tweets and then he came back.
The prodigal son.
Yeah.
And now he's like going back and forth between the two companies. It's
bro,
cool.
I'd charge so much, bro.
Hell yeah.
100%. The cool thing is like he and Kevin Feige are like apparently they said that they're all cool. And Kevin Feige supports him, doing the best in DC.
Yeah.
Because he knows it's gonna be shit anyway. He knows he's basically saying, "Yeah, just go play with your friends. Yeah. You're not gonna do a dent in my empire."
You know what though?
It'll
like
be all right.
a lot of like Marvel fans and like DC fans, it's like if Marvel does well, it doesn't necessarily mean that DC loses out. Like because they're both you can tell stories and stuff in both. It just needs to be done well.
Tries to say the same thing to Warner Brothers because they're full riding the whole be like, oh, we need to be better than Marvel. That's the whole thing why they crumbled in the first place.
Yeah, because they were trying to be reactionary towards Marvel instead of trying to carve their own lane into being Warner Brothers and all the DC stuff.
Yeah,
right. They should have stuck to what their strengths are and. Built on the property that they have, and eventually, what I would like to hope, and that's like manifesting or whatever, is
be your own man, DC.
Yeah,
this is very I don't know, man, like very like symbolic and shit. Because like Marvel is like the queer. And DC is the younger brother
that wants to be like the
and
queer.
he's always trying to be like his queer. But it's not until he carves his own path and becomes his own man.
And how can you carve your own path by dating one of your kuya's ex-girlfriends? Are you running your own path if you get something that kuya had first?
Yeah, Ken.
Wow.
Okay, there was some personal shit going on there.
I have some photos of this bitch.
I got some receipts. Well, yeah, I feel like
I was there.
I feel like DC's trying to be Marvel again,
man.
which is kind of what their faults. I mean, their weaknesses are because DC is good on its own. They have the stories, they have the characters, they have the rogues gallery of villains.
Yeah,
and they have their own tone. But instead, they decided to just take one of the guys from Marvel who's done the more lighter stuff in the Marvel gallery. And then even in the Suicide Squad, which is a lighter tone as well. So they're basically going to be Marveled up in my prediction.
That's the downfall, I suppose, right? When you're trying to... They're putting out content that's easily comparable to Marvel stuff. Yeah. And it's a losing fucking... plan, dude.
So an example, and for the people that have watched The Witcher on Netflix with Henry Cavill as well, Henry Cavill's pretty good as The Witcher. There's probably
my wife is really like devastated that he's not going to be in the next season.
And like I know that there's some issues about it being close to the source material and whatever and whatever. But Liam Hemsworth is going to be taking up the mantle of The Witcher. Geralt of Rivia in The Witcher on Netflix. He's got a fucking tough job ahead of him, man.
He has to compete with Superman.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
He's got like the toughest job.
He was busy competing with Thor. Now he has to upgrade to compete with Superman.
Yeah,
what the fuck,
bro? That's legit being in your Kuya's shadow. He's legit in his Kuya's shadow, man. He is in his Kuya's shadow, like hardcore.
It's like, Kuya Chris, give me a dog bone, please. Kuya Chris, I'm tired of being in the Hunger Games. Can I be where you are, Kuya? Chris is just like, Fucking stay in your lane, motherfucker. Stay with the other brother that no one knows about.
I'm tired of being gutom.
I'm hungry too.
Oh, bro. But like,
You said that your maid will cook for me, but
I reckon
Hunger Games.
he's got a tough job ahead of him. But like, I hope he does well. I hope he does well. Honestly.
I don't like him either.
I don't give a shit about him.
Bro.
Nobody cares. No.
I never liked Hunger Games.
The one thing that I am excited for, or I would like to kind of manifest for DC and Marvel, is a crossover.
Oh hell yeah!
Like the fact that James Gunn has worked on Marvel before and now he's on DC.
It's not gonna happen, but hell yeah!
It would be awesome if there was a crossover, because DC and Marvel have done it before. They did, and
It's anime, right?
no, it's called Amalgam Comics. So they mixed, and there was a universe where they mixed the heroes. So Batman and Wolverine was Dark Claw. That was the thing, and there was Storm and Wonder Woman mixed together. Captain America and Superman made Super Soldier. Those types of things. Mixing, it was Spider-Man and Robin, I think. And it created new stories. It created new superheroes.
Yeah, but do you go to a Chinese restaurant for lasagna?
You can.
I mean,
there's some that sells like fish and chips. You know what I mean?
But I'm just saying, like, I think they have their own thing.
You
they
go
have
to a
their own
Filipino
flavor.
restaurant for spaghetti.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! Because we're king of that shit. If we could turn Superman into like a Filipino Superman, we can do it, bro.
Get
It's
spaghetti
just-
at a Filipino restaurant.
It's just Henry Cavill
Spaghetti.
full of sugar.
and hot dogs. Henry Cavill with sugar and hot dogs.
Super sweet,
Yeah.
super sweet guy,
Super
bro.
sweet.
Super sweet Superman.
It's super Jabet.
We're gonna make instead of Superman, sweet man.
Sweet man.
Just full of sugar, bro.
Yeah.
Tamis.
And the S
Tamis
is just
man.
what you call it, the Isao.
It's instead of a suka, it's a Superman.
Suka man.
Asuka man.
Suka man.
Asuka man.
The twist is you don't know what suka you'll get. It's one or the other, mate.
Ooh, this one's red.
It's either going in the mouth or out
It's
the
going
mouth.
out. Which direction is this one heading?
Bro.
What part of the day is it? When do I need this suka?
Suka man.
Dude. But yeah, the James Gunn taking over the DC.
I'll see. I'll give it a. You know how I give a series 3 episodes.
Yeah.
For me to decide.
3 movies.
I'm gonna give it 3 movies.
You know what? Like,
Shit.
like
It's commitment, bro.
It is commitment, but you know.
I think he's done well with the Guardians of the Galaxy. There's the special presentation that's coming out in Christmas.
But do you think that will suit the Batman?
Peace-
Like,
Well, he
Sorry.
did Peacemaker, which was a mix of two. There was a bit of comedy. There was a bit of like dark tones in there. So I reckon he could pull it off, man. I reckon he could.
You know what? You know what will change DC's level in terms of becoming in competing with Marvel is change the whole genre of it. Instead of making it a superhero movie, I would like to see a DC teleserye.
Well, that's what they do with like the CW series. They're all like,
but for the DC, bro, using the stories that already we could tell a series to fuck up, you know?
man.
Batman and Joker, the love story, bro.
It's already no. It's when they find out like, oh, we have the same mum. Like, you're my brother.
Yeah.
Martha with Superman and
How do you know that name?
How do you know?
But imagine that with Bucket Noyoung in the background.
Yeah.
Bucket Noyoung. Why did you say that name?
That's the scene.
Why
That's
did
the
you?
scene. She's beating Batman's beating up Superman.
Save Martha. Bucket Noyoung.
And then it freezes.
How do you?
And then the credits come up.
Yeah.
And then the song plays. You know the
How do you know that name?
man.
Let me play some background music.
Wait, can I find? I'm gonna find the meme that people would do like.
Do you bleed? You will.
And the Joker's like, but Bakit ka seryoso? Can we change bakit?
Bakit ka seryoso?
Bakit ka seryoso?
Bakit seryoso ka? Bakit seryoso ka?
The Joker comes out. He's like going to Batman's house. Like he's driving and he's crying and shit. He goes to the Joker. Bakit seryoso ka?
Why so serious?
Bakit seryoso ka?
Bakit seryoso ka? Ah, man. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Do you dugo?
Do you dugo?
Do you dugo?
Do you bleed? No, you basically said, do you blood?
Do you dinikoan?
Oh, man.
Bakit seryoso ka?
Oh, bro. You can't even speak Tagalog properly. Yikes.
Paniki man. He's having a paniki attack.
Paniki attack.
Every time he saw a paniki, he had a paniki attack.
Oh, man. Oh, bro. It's a lovely day outside. Let's go have a paniki outside.
Oh, bro. But like, I would like to see a teleserye with these stories, man. There's a lot of love between these villains and superheroes. Play any moment.
Bakit seryoso ka? Bakit seryoso ka?
He just enters the house dramatically crying.
Oh, man.
Bakit seryoso ka?
Fuck.
Bakit?
Bakit why?
No, and then the Riddler comes out with a question mark. Did someone say bucket?
And then Nana comes out with a tabo. Did someone say bucket?
Someone comes with a whole bunch of KFC chicken.
Did someone say bucket?
Bakit seryoso ka?
Bucket ng chicken na. Bucket of chicken na.
Bucket of chicken joy. Only $12.99.
Do you manok?
Did order nasa grab. Turned it into an ad, bro.
Hire us, Jollibee. Hire us. Sponsor us. Oh, man.
Don't forget your gravy.
And also your peach mango pie.
Oh.
Are they good, man?
Bro.
I've never had a peach mango pie.
There's like cocaine
is that
inside
overrated
them,
as
dude.
well?
It's so good. Hey?
Is that overrated as well?
No.
That's the real shit.
That's what you go there for.
Right.
Oh.
Chicken's just the side. Peach mango pie.
Chicken's like the forefront, like everybody knows about it, right?
Yeah.
But once you try the peach mango, you only go back for the peach mango.
Right.
You know what I mean? Well, that's what you look forward to, at least.
That's a giant ass mosquito. Fuck it up.
Bro.
But yeah.
DC should do it, man. Teleserye. I would love to see an MMK of DC stories, bro.
MMK?
Haven't you watched MMK? When it was like ABS CBN? There's the MMK. I forgot what it stands for, but it was like a anthology story of drama. Every single episode was completely different to the next, and it was all dramatic as hell.
MMK.
Maraming movie coming.
Oh, Ma'ala
Yeah, that's the one. It's like my mom would always be like, that's the reason why we would leave
MMK.
parties earlier than expected. It's like, oh, I want to go
I don't wanna
home to
miss
watch
that.
my MMK.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, your Mortal Kombat now.
Yeah, no.
I want to watch my MMK.
Oh, man. Get over here.
Massive multiplayer killings.
Mortal Kombat.
Maraming kiligs.
Multo combat.
Multo.
Now that show's been going on for fucking forever, dude.
Is it still on? It's still going on?
Yeah.
They got
Is
a
it
new one with
is it-
the Joker and Batman.
Is it technically...
Bakit seryoso ka?
Bakit seryoso ka? Is it basically the Filipino Neighbors? You know how Neighbors is
No.
a
So
long-running
Neighbors
show?
is like a
whole
story
series,
of
yeah.
like you're following the people that live in the streets, right? Like
Right.
in that street.
Right.
with Maalala Mo Kaya, it's narrated. So people used to send in letters of their stories and shit.
Oh,
that's why every week was a different thing. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Basically, you get to know people's stories, dude.
So you could bring a story about the ice skating thing with your best friend.
Yeah.
That would make a mad teleserye, bro.
Mm-hmm. And then in the end, like, because you've been skating with your girl.
I'd get Ryan Reynolds to play me.
Wait, there's an actual song.
This is you see just Don skating, seeing someone else skating with her girlfriend.
What are you holding hands with him for?
Oh, bro.
I thought you loved me. I do love you, but why are you holding hands with him? Oh my God.
And Joker's like, but man. But man.
Paniki man.
Paniki man.
Oh, man.
You got the song? Play it on. Oh. Put it up against the microphone. On your, like, just point it on your microphone.
Playing over there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Send it to Ref.
I think I got it.
Maalala Mo Kaya.
Ate Charo, that's her name.
Ate Charo.
Because that's they always.
And they would do a narration.
Yeah.
Today we'll be talking about the story of the Joker and Batman. When two forces combine, one loves the other, but the other doesn't love them.
Pero hindi siya mahal ni Batman.
Hindi siya mahal ni Batman.
Sometimes one person is just too serious for the other.
Sabi niya, bakit ka so seryoso?
Bakit seryoso ka? Sobrang seryoso ka.
It's like, imagine this playing in the background of like, Save Martha. Why did you say that name?
Why do you say that name? How do you know that name?
How do you know
it's the name? It's the name of my nanay. I mean, it's the name of my nanay.
And then he's like, Kuya?
Kuya ko.
Kuya ko? Kuya super?
Kuya super?
Kuya super?
Kuya bat? Kuya Nikki? Kuya Paniki?
Kuya bat?
Ikaw ba yan? Bakit? Bakit so serious? Oh man.
Just this music is like so emotional. Like I feel like crying. Just even how ridiculous that dialogue was just now.
Yeah.
Like the music just makes me want to.
Do you want to know how I got these scars?
Alam mo? Alam mo ba?
Alam mo ba? Scars ko?
Scars ko?
Scars ko? Alam mo ba?
Kita mo yung scars ko?
Alam mo paano?
Alam mo yung story?
Alam mo yung reason?
Alam mo yung story? Alam mo paano ba? Oh my God.
Gusto mo maging updated?
Alam mo na crescendo.
Beshi or Mars, update kita sa scars ko.
It is the part where he's at the police window is just like
out the window of the car window
with his new scars.
He's at the window. Do I look like a man with a plan?
Bakit seryoso ka? Bakit? Did somebody say bucket?
Yeah.
I don't care. I love it.
But bucket.
I don't care. Kung bakit.
This is so dumb. I love it. Oh,
DC man. Should do this shit, man. This is golden shit, bro.
Oh, bro.
DC teleserye.
DC teleserye. DC MMK.
DC MMK.
Paniki man. Kuya Supa.
Suka man.
Up next
Kuya Supa.
Kuya Supa. Up next on DC MMK.
So that maalala mo kaya. So the letter would be like, to the narrator, the host, and her name was Atichara. So after you get to watch like a reenactment of the story that they sent, and then she gives it's like advice. You know what I mean? So now we gotta give Joker some advice.
Alam mo, Joker.
Oh shit, dude! You fucked me up, dog.
You have to sit like that.
Dog, you fucked me up. Alam mo, Joker. Alam mo, Joker. Kahit hindi ka niya mahal. Fucking Joker.
Kasi si Batman. Yeah, he don't love you, man.
Hindi siya mahal.
Bro. Kahit may mahal siyang iba.
May mahal siyang iba.
Mahal niya si babaeng Wonder.
Hindi mo.
Babaeng Wonder. Man. Babaeng Wonder.
Bakit? I don't know. Wonder.
And si Kuya Robin.
Si Kuya Robin.
Robin's younger, so si Robin Bunso.
Bunso Robin.
Si Tita Baby. Si Tita Baby Robin.
Ah, man.
Baby Robin.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, man.
And go easy on your Tito Alfred. He's old.
He's old. help him around the house every now and again.
Si Yaya mo yung Alfred.
Yaya Alfred.
Yaya Alfred, bro. Oh, man.
Can you imagine? Imagine Bruce Wayne just sitting in the toilet. Yaya Alfred, tapos na.
Yaya, tapos na ako. Yaya. Yaya, tapos na. Yaya, punas my bat puwet.
Oh, no.
Get the bat tabo.
Bat tabo.
Get to put on the bat water.
Oh shit.
And wash my butt wet.
Puwet. Punasan mo yung bat puwet ko.
And you have now listened to another episode of MMK, the DC edition.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude. I can't breathe, man.
Alam mo, Joker.
I fucking lost it.
Who's the host again? It was on Famous, wasn't it? Chris? Was it Chris?
Charo.
Oh, it might have changed over the years.
Yeah,
it was
but-
Atichara at first.
Bro.
But this one is.
I can just picture, because I vaguely remember, but I can just picture her saying that. Like, just.
You should be sitting on the couch, just like a nice looking couch.
Alam mo, Joker.
It's her name was Charo Santos.
Charo Santos. Shout outs.
Oh man,
Bro, first episode was 91.
is this still going? Is this still like
So,
ongoing to the 2020 edition?
Wow, man.
Looks like it's still going, dude.
Hey,
Shout outs
to them. That's a long
Shout outs
time.
to them. Shout outs to also shout outs to all of the islanders, all the Polynesians that watch teleseries. We know you're watching Filipino teleseries,
And you
man.
enjoyed that segment as much as we did.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed it. That was hilarious.
Imagine that, like, yo, Sole, I just want to go home now. I just want to watch my MMK. Yo, Sole.
Oh, bro.
Oh, shit. MMK, let's go.
MMK.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you playing Mortal Kombat? Nah. Nah, bro. Maala mo kaya. Ah, bro.
This just just triggers all these ideas in my head.
Oh man.
All right, let's move on to that was interesting.
White Hungarian salad.
That was interesting, but Don doing stuff. He does some interesting stuff, so he talks about them, and it's called Don talking about. That's interesting stuff. Right. And you got Don.
I was thinking like because my friends got married over the weekend. This isn't for them, but it's like when you know somebody for such a long time and you know what they've gone through in the relationship and stuff, you usually at weddings you talk about the good things, right? You always talk about the good things, but then if you've been knowing them for long enough, then you might know some of the bad stuff that's gone on, and then like that's the stuff that you wouldn't necessarily bring up at a wedding. You know, you wouldn't necessarily bring up the bad shit. And it got me thinking. A lot of best man speeches are the ones where they teeter on the brink of that, the edge of it. They like, you know, because
sometimes you can get it in a parent speech. The whole like, at first I didn't like this person.
Yeah.
You get that a lot. I filmed a lot of weddings. And then the dad would always say that. The dad would be like, at first,
didn't like him.
I didn't like him and his tattoos. Didn't think it was right for my daughter.
Because like,
and you can tell he probably isn't still right with him at that moment.
100%. He doesn't. 100%. He doesn't.
He's putting on a show.
That's from the heart, that one.
Because he makes the comment like, "Yeah, and we had to pay for this wedding." Like,
bro, I love that. I love transparent parents. It's like one of these weddings I filmed. He was like, I tried to convince him not to have this wedding. It just costs too much. And then he pointed out like guests is like people wasting my money, such like these guys over here. And I was like, oh shit,
that's awkward.
And I'm like, oh my god.
I feel like Asian like parents would be like blunt enough to bring that up and not give a shit. You know what I mean? Like they'd bring it up. I mean, I'm thinking of a example, not necessarily anything bad, but my cousin Melvin got roasted on his wedding by his mum.
Love it.
By his mum. He got roasted by everybody. He got roasted by his mum on his wedding night, on his reception. And it was amazing, man. It was amazing. I think she said something about like, you know, Melvin always cries or something like that. And
is she intentionally roasting him, or is she's just speaking as normal?
She was just speaking
and it just happens to just roast him, right?
And it happens to just be something funny.
So she was freestyling.
She was basically off the dome. Yeah. Anyway, let me just say.
That was 2003, Raf.
That was Raf circa 2003.
It says fuck off.
Anyway, let me say, off the top of my dome with this microphone. With my emo fringe.
That was French.
God. But yeah, I was just thinking like it's interesting that obviously you have to put on the say about the good stuff because it's a celebration. But then like Asian parents, man, they'll just be blunt. And not necessarily say bad stuff, but they'll just say whatever's on their mind. But it comes across like, man, why did they say that? Why did they?
I love it because like I think we are in a lucky generation where the generation before us has no filter.
Yeah.
The generation does not give a fuck.
Which is fucked up because this generation wants to filter everything. Everything needs to be filtered. So
the wedding speeches in the next generation are gonna be boring. Like everything's gonna be filtered. Pronouns are gonna be different. It's just gonna be like the generation before us. The parents there, man, they'll say anything.
Yeah,
wild
anything.
Like one of a father would be like, "Yeah, this was a shotgun wedding." Shotguns in the front seat of my car. Like, bro, wow, run, bro, run.
One of my workmates, he was telling me that he attended a wedding, right, and he was his mate that like in his group that was getting married, but he knows that this dude's like been cheating on this girl, like they've been on and off and stuff because he just can't stop cheating and stuff. And they kind of got to the point where like maybe if they got married, then he'll stop. Like that kind of like use the wedding as like, man, like if he's like, he's definitely gonna commit now because he's, you know, trying to get him accountable and shit. Which is really not the answer, right?
No.
But the fucked up thing was the girl that he's marrying, that like that friend, had dated every single one of the dudes in this guy group as well. So it was like kind of like toxic all over the place.
Whoa.
I was like,
I feel like we're like,
Bro, that's a teleserye for sure.
yeah, bro. I mean, that's a porno, if anything.
That's a teleserye, bro.
different music.
Play the music.
I feel like we're like three titas just chismissing.
Yeah.
It's like you can't help because like sometimes when you know a couple, their ups and downs, and you're at their wedding day, you can't help it. Sometimes you're just thinking in your head, it's like, man, I remember when they were just like toxic as fuck. I just remember that. I was like, oh man.
But like, I think that adds to it as well when it comes to like, because you know that they've gone from like, you know, like the low lows, and now they're celebrating their love and their marriage.
Now they're lolas.
Now they're lolas, not just the low lows. But like, it's, you know, it that's what makes the celebration, because if you know that they've gone through some tough times, and you're seeing them celebrate the and seeing them be happy together, then that makes it so much more special. But yeah, it there is a element of like chismis there, but I feel like when they do make mention to like hard times,
the cracks of it.
There's little things, man. Because you have that background of that. You're just like,
you're in on the joke.
Yeah, just like I was there.
Yeah. It's like watching a movie, right? And then you feel you see everything's all too happy and shit, and you're just waiting for like little drops of like sadness and like despair. You just need that to entertain the balance of the movie. Yeah, because sometimes weddings can be just too boring, right? Spice it up with a little drama. You know what I mean?
Everyone's too happy.
Throw a little fight in there or something, you know?
Too happy. I
stir the pot a little bit.
I performed at a wedding, like for a friend of mine, and it was like January, February or something. It was a month that was really, really hot. It was at Luna Park. They were doing their photos after the ceremony. The groom had heat stroke.
Oh.
And so like I was there, I was supposed to MC for the thing, and you know they came up to me and discreetly were like, hey, so you know, he's just had heat stroke. Can you just stall them for a little bit? I'm like, whoa, what am I supposed to say? When's he gonna be ready? Like,
just bring me my guitar, mate.
When's he gonna be ready? Like, it was about half an hour.
Is there any hot chicks out here who wants to hold the microphone for me?
Was that before or after the ceremony?
This was after the ceremony.
Okay.
And like, it was crazy because the ceremony was out in the park as well, like out near Darling Harbour. And so it was really, really hot during the ceremony. They went to go take photos out in the sun. This was like about midday already. Man.
I blame the photographer.
Yeah.
The part of the job for the photographer is to suss out the vibe of the couple. If you see that guy's like in a heat stroke, the sign, I reckon there's signs to it, right? Before you get heat stroke, like the full on heat stroke. Beforehand, I think there's like dehydration.
He's always going, man, I'm thirsty.
And I'm pretty sure the signs beforehand, like he can't reach that level, man. He's in your care, man. Like shit.
Is anybody else hot?
No one. Okay, let's keep walking down here in 40-degree heat.
Yeah.
All right, can you keep standing there for about another 5 minutes in this 40-degree heat?
Yeah. I'm a little bit parched.
Mr. Garcia, stop licking your lips, man.
You look like you're about to pass out. Nah, you're fine. You're fine.
Get up. Get up.
Button up your jacket. You look like a slouch.
Can you please stop sweating in your armpits, please?
Yeah.
Please stop sweating.
To get more lighting, is like, can we have the light reflect directly at him?
Yeah.
Can we have more lights, please? More.
It's like more pale as fuck. It's like passing out. Yeah, man, I blame the photographer. Whoever
he's got a bit of red around him. Can we get makeup? Can we get makeup to
Look at the camera, not at the sky.
I think he's passed out. Can I get some of the groomsmen to carry him just to make it look like he's standing up?
It's like, it's like, oh, that's a bold choice for a pose. Yeah, we'll go with it. Can both of you lie down on the ground? Both of you lie down.
This isn't 2014. Stop planking.
Just pretend you have heat stroke, okay? Just dying. I was like, oh my god,
man.
Yeah, man. I blame the photographer. I hope he got something. Hope he got sued, man.
They were okay in the end. Which,
How was the photographer?
Bro, probably got fired after that one. God, Jesus.
Works in the call center now.
Oh man, bro. But yeah, that was something that I found interesting. That like, there's that insight that you have, and it makes like weddings interesting. And then if there's drama at a wedding, it also there's a high percentage that there's going to be drama at a wedding.
Yeah. Nothing goes right. Nothing goes completely right at a wedding.
And if there's no drama, there's always someone who wants to start some drama at a wedding.
Oh yeah,
there's always somebody.
There's always that, you know, like if you know a family, it's good to have someone that knows the family. They could give you the chismis. It's like, oh, that's the auntie that keeps trying to steal everyone's thunder, and she's just dancing on the dance floor, taking everyone's thunder.
So my cousin and his fiance are planning their wedding right now, and it's a massive fucking undertaking. Like planning a wedding, like I've performed and I've emceed for weddings before, and it's like it's massive and it means a lot to the bride and the groom. So like they're not able to invite everybody, like all of my family. So only some people are coming, and they were worried that, you know, people would be upset, you know, about, you know, not being invited and stuff like that. But like it also reminded me when I was at Jason and Packy's wedding that like, there were only a few people there, like a certain number of people, and you should feel privileged to be at somebody's wedding. But if you're not invited, then don't be mad about it. Don't be entitled to be at that wedding, because, you know, they want people to be there that will add to celebrate their love and their marriage and stuff. So it's not about you.
It's all about love.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your favorite parts about weddings? My favorite part's about seeing people dance. Yeah. The types of dances over there in the weddings. There's always a bunch of them. Even the adult dances. The titos and the titas.
Yeah, that's what you meant by adult dances.
Adult dances.
the adult dances at the wedding?
At the Bucks? Or?
Yeah, the Bucks at the wedding, bro. Yeah, at every wedding event that I've been to, the Filipino wedding events, they do line dancing. They'll do the nut push. They do celebration with the same dance as the thing. They do the Macarena. They do the chicken dance. Those are the dances that happen at weddings, at Filipino weddings, or at least at the ones that I've been to. And I've been to several because I've got several like family members and stuff.
Start line dancing.
Even the younger ones, like they have a variety of types of dances. There's always the two-step one. There's
the side to side.
Side to side.
All night.
Old fade.
All night. It doesn't fail. All night. Yeah. And there's the other one is just like a bit extra with it. Like he's a bit more like, you know, he knows the moves a bit.
Yeah.
You know, just a little.
Yeah.
You know, a little wave here and there.
Can I just say as well, like, just thinking about my mate's wedding over the weekend, it was awesome because after the ceremony they had refreshments and they had banh mi.
Oh.
They had banh mi for all of the guests.
Yeah, that's cool.
And like,
wait,
Jason's Vietnamese.
Bro.
So,
is he? I didn't know that. I thought he was Filipino.
He's the honorary pare, bro.
All this time.
He was.
I didn't know that. Did you know he was?
Jason.
Oh, I thought Q was barbecue stick or something like that.
Jason Q.
Q stood for queuing.
I didn't know. I thought he was Filipino.
Yeah, I think his middle name starts with a Q. But
I've been speaking Tagalog to him all this time.
I thought it was barbecue.
He's when he met, like, it was my dad met him, and then my dad started speaking to him in Tagalog, and he just looked at my dad and goes, I don't understand. Not like that. He's not Filipino, dad.
That whole Asians I bring home is Filipino.
But they had banh mi, and nice. it just made me think that like somebody went to the bakery that morning and just went, can I get 100 banh mi, please? And then the person behind the counter was like, yeah, cash only.
You know what? I'd hate to be that motherfucker behind the person that ordered that.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, gotta wait now.
You're just standing
Just waiting.
Waiting.
One.
And then every single one, you want chili? You
Yeah,
want chili
exactly.
with it?
38th one, chili, no chili. No.
Then Christian goes up. They said no chili for all of them.
Still waiting. Still
Bro,
waiting.
imagine that order. Yeah, 100 banh mi, please. 72 with no coriander, 3 with extra pate. 57 no chili.
Oh man, it was so.
Can
it
you
was,
repeat that back, please?
Can you repeat it back to me? It was so good, man. I had so much banh mi at the after the wedding ceremony, and then at the reception they had like a spin and win, and it was just like a wheel, and there was a box of prizes that you would pick out.
Yeah.
And it was just like sweets and candies.
Did you went to a wedding or a festival?
Bro, it felt like a
crazy.
festival. It was awesome, man.
I won this big bunny by shooting
But-
darts at the thing. So good.
There was stuff like Yan Yan and the Hello Panda and that kind of stuff.
yeah.
And thing it was awesome. It
So
was awesome.
gambling was a part of the. you know.
Yeah, yeah, man.
That's
It satisfied all the
Asian
Asians.
wedding, bro.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I know, man.
But yeah,
Yeah, man. Oh, they say you, bro. Got a little bit of audience there. But yeah, man. Like, yeah, I love weddings, man. I love the dancing part of the wedding. I love seeing the dynamic of the family because you notice it straight away of like who's part of the family really, and then the outsiders type of thing. And it's pretty obvious. And man, I love the drinks, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, my wife could attest to this. I may drink too much at every single wedding I've been, but drunk Raf is a good Raf. Wedding Raf is the best Raf.
I think at any event or wedding, as long as there's a podium, you'll find Raf on that podium.
Not even.
You
I've
just
gone
need
mature
something
that I
to
don't need
sing
the podium to showcase my
dancing skills.
set of skills.
I have a certain set of skills. It involves dancing.
Anything that looks like a microphone.
Keep me away from the microphones,
Oh my
please.
God.
Staying with me.
Staying with me. Oh man,
Oh, bro. You
Yeah,
gotta
bro.
love it. You
Yeah,
gotta
man.
love it. Okay.
that's what I found interesting.
Yeah. Oh, last thing I want to talk about. Did anyone see P. Diddy dressed up as the Joker?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
He dressed up as the Joker
Bro, he
for
was so
Halloween.
extra, man. Like the
He
way
was-
that he was acting.
I felt like he
Take that,
actually.
take that.
I felt like he actually wronged the set designer and made a
Yeah.
new one. That's how I feel like. He's one of the richest guys in the world, right? Like I'm pretty sure that
Pretty
coat
wealthy
is
dude.
like cashmere or some
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
I want
And he was so convincing to a point that like he had an argument with one of the guys from Power. I don't really watch Power, so I didn't really I didn't know who he was, but yeah, he had an altercation with him, and then he didn't because no one knows he was P. Diddy, and
Yeah, I wouldn't have known it was him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
unless-
you can barely tell. Look, man,
you can barely tell who he is. It's just Joker, like
it's the full Joker makeup.
and
And
imagine him
like Heath Ledger's
on the streets
Joker.
of
But the way he was
Los
acting,
Angeles.
Don, if you can see a video, it's like I would never imagine P. Diddy walking around like saying shit like
Yeah, and his
sounding like that.
bodyguards were dressed as goons.
Goons.
And they were just roaming the streets of like Los Angeles, stopping Tyler the Creator's car,
Yeah, Tyler.
pretending to like rob him.
For real?
And I'm like,
Far out, man.
Oh, bro, he won Halloween.
Far
He
out.
won Halloween, bro.
I'm trying to look at scenes of this.
Well, yeah, man,
It looks nuts.
yeah, like legit, bro. It just it's just
He's like looks like he's got like prosthetic chin or something because his chin looks. He's trying to break into Tyler the Creator's car. Bro, that's nuts.
yeah, man. He like seeing those videos is like, man, celebrities just want to have fun too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
that's the next episode of MMK. It's
It must be so fun being rich.
I know.
Sana all.
it must be nice.
Sana all.
It must be nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I had one more topic that I wanted to say. Let me think what it was. Yeah, it hasn't came to me.
Bakit seryoso ka?
It hasn't came to me. So it's not coming.
Bakit seryoso ka?
All right. This is the part of the show we call it Cheatcoders Stash, where we showcase some music, whether it be local or global, or something from last week, this week, or something in the future, or something we've been hiding from you guys. But this is the right time to showcase that music. We always start with Don doing stuff, so we're gonna do it with John Don doing stuff. So, what song do you want to play on the Cheatcoders Stash?
Bro, there is a song that has. This is way back when, it's the first time there was been, because you know how we like to do take something Filipino and something not Filipino, we do like a crossover, right? I feel like this was the very beginnings of that kind of crossover. And this song is
The man himself.
the Sorry Song by Martin Rivera and Brian McKnight.
Ooh.
The ultimate honorary Filipino.
So this is the sweet spaghetti of R&B music.
Yeah. And like Martin Rivera sings it in English and Brian McKnight sings it in Tagalog. So like,
did you reckon he knew that? Did you reckon it was a surprise? I reckon it was.
probably.
Like he sung the song and then in the gaps he sent it to Brian McKnight, and Brian McKnight, you know what? Watch this.
This is Martin Rivera.
Oh, he did an English bit as well, huh?
Yeah, so there's an English version, there's a Tagalog version, and then this is the version that's mixed the two. So I'm pretty sure like Brian McKnight wrote the English version because it sounds like a Brian McKnight song.
Yeah.
And then like the translation into Tagalog is probably what Martin Rivera wrote. Because this melody, the cadence, the way that he sings, it sounds so much like Brian McKnight, you know what I mean?
This would suit really good on our Batman vs Superman MMK.
Yeah. When
So
Joker
good,
apologizes.
Yeah, ABS CDC.
Oh man, that refrain, like the intro stuff. Here comes Brian
We
McNeasy.
can't skip this part. Brian McNeasy. Yeah, bro. Let's
Here
do
we go.
it.
Here we go.
He became the coolest Filipino out with this song.
Like his pronunciation isn't like amazing, but like his voice is amazing still.
Or you can't knock it, bro.
Yeah, Tagalog is hard to pronounce.
Yeah, man. Fuck all y'all trying to knock us because we can't speak it. Fuck all y'all.
Give Brian some bullshit.
Oh, man. It's all love. Culture is love, bro. Hey.
Goes into the bridge. I don't know if we're allowed to play the whole thing. Like, we're gonna get like copyright check for sure.
It's all good.
But that was
It's all
the
good,
Sorry
bro.
Song by Martin Rivera and Brian McKnight.
And Brian Rivera.
Brian
McNivera.
McKnight singing in Tagalog, man.
That was Martin McKnight and Brian Rivera right there. Switch places.
Martin.
It was like Freaky Friday when they switch places. It's like, all I know is Tagalog, so I gotta sing it.
Brian McNavera.
That's 19 McBrien. Hello.
Oh,
Garcia,
man.
what song do you play on the
I
Cheatcoders
went
Stash?
with like the old school teleserye songs, man. It's Basil Valdez.
Hey.
It's called You. We were listening to this before. Basil, boy, that's such a...
Mommy, show me, mommy, rope. Basil pangalan ko.
Boss man in the hole.
Basil man.
Ikaw!
You. Ikaw. Oh, man.
You gotta do the dance to the song.
Any DJs or producers,
Ikaw!
make the remix, please. You.
Make me feel real good inside.
You.
Why is this a Soldier Boy remix? Shit.
Basil There's You featuring Soldier Boy. I love that shit. Featuring Sundalong Bata.
Ikaw.
Oh, man.
Your face, your lips, matamis.
Matamis. Oh, man.
There's a classic.
This is a karaoke song for show.
You.
You.
Cause it's you.
It changes everything you see. When I know I've got you.
You. Oh, man. Having so much fun with this.
Soldier Boy, tell him.
Basil Valdez.
Tito Basil, tell him.
Sabihin mo, Basil.
Sabihin mo, Soldier Boy.
Oh, man.
All right. I had to change my pick now.
Yeah.
Because everyone's all going Filipino. So.
Yeah, I had a different song.
had a completely
you
different
played
song.
Martin Rivera. I was like,
So
oh,
I'm
you
going to
know,
play
fuck.
You're My You by Noe Volante.
You, what's that song called?
You're My You.
You're my you.
Oh.
You.
Featuring Soldier
Soldier
Boy.
Boy.
You're my you.
Dun.
Romeo has a Juliet.
Ooh.
Wishful thinkers have their stars. Hopeless romantics each have a love
Bro.
song.
Is this an old song?
Nah, this is probably like
It's
not
not-
old as in old as in like 2010.
Right.
Wow. 2010 only. It sounds like it's older than 2010.
Yeah. I feel like an OPM sound always just like
Yeah.
because we were just related to our parents. That it
Yeah.
all just sounds like that, like old.
This does sound very OPM.
You're my you.
You.
Yeah, I kind of. It's a bit bumpy now. Oh,
I like
shit.
this. I like this.
I can fuck to this, man.
Don't give it a visual, bro.
You're just like in a towel. You just. Oh, Mo doesn't have it back. He's like.
You. Soldier Boy, tell him.
Superman, that hoe. Superman, that hoe.
Why? Why did we do this? Why? Fucking P. Diddy over here, bro. Take that.
Hey, they're never gonna see this one, eh?
I don't have to put it in.
Then it's gonna get copyright struck from YouTube
Oh,
for
bro,
sure.
for
Put
sure.
on Patreon for sure.
Picture.
Oh yeah.
Oh my, y'all just make a snippet. Fuck it. They need to see this shit. Here we go, guys.
It's OPM this time, man. OPM.
You know why it's called OPM, right? Because you play this at the nighttime, guys. In the PM.
It's also original Pinoy music, bro. That's what it stands
It's not
for.
OAM.
It's only in the nighttime.
Only in the nighttime.
Only the nighttime.
You don't have to correct me.
Sorry.
It's also original Pinoy music. In case you didn't know.
I know.
It's only post meridian.
Only post meridian.
Oh, man. I love that stash, bro. It's very Filipino.
Yeah.
Old school
Very-
OPM
very
stuff.
OPM.
Yeah, very OPM.
Which is only in
Only in nighttime.
Only in the nighttime.
What does OPM stand for? Only in the nighttime.
Only in the nighttime. We have fun. We have lots of fun.
Oh, bro. And you guys love this shit, so
Hopefully, yeah.
I'm glad you guys love this shit because we have a great time.
We have fun
We
doing
have a
this.
great time doing this.
Oh, man.
All right. Let me. What have you learned in this podcast while I heat up the last track?
Oh man, I've learned that MMK.
Totally forgot.
I've learned that MMK. I don't know, man.
MK rules everything.
MMK rules everything around me.
I learned that cum stains is funny in any language. Whether it's in Miami or Manila.
Let's go with this. I can't make that a snippet. No, I can't make that a snippet. All right, where can I find you, Don?
www.dondoingstuff.online. That's my website. Check me out at Don Doing Stuff on all social media platforms, or Don Valex on Spotify and all music streaming platforms. Listen to my music there.
Garcia.
Search Christian Wild Thought on Instagram or on our Discord.
Send in your nudes.
Nudes for the dudes.
For that dude.
For that dude. I got a marriage.
Not from.
And you can find me at rapflowers.hyperl.com or rapflowers.com or hyperlbrand.com for your visual needs or any of thing to do with videos, wedding videos, corporate videos, music videos, anything. Where can you find it, Cheatcoders?
Cheatcoders.com.
And you have now listened to another episode of the Cheatcoders!
Get into my
car.
coche.
Get out of my... Get in the backseat, baby.
Oh, man.